All right, welcome back. So today we're jumping into something really cool, AI-generated selfies. We're going to look at how this new tech can create that perfect fan photo. The one with you and your favorite star. Let's see what this actually looks like. Okay, so first up, the perfect AI selfie. Before we get into the nuts and bolts of how it works, let's just take a moment and appreciate what this technology can actually do. Because honestly, the results are pretty wild. I mean, come on, who hasn't dreamed of this? You see your favorite stars on screen, you follow them on social media, but getting that actual photo, it feels impossible, right? But what if it wasn't? So it all starts with something super simple, something you already have, just a regular photo of yourself. This is the before picture, the starting point for all the magic. And yeah, you can see, nothing fancy at all is required here. And then, boom, this is the after. I mean, look at that. It's a totally realistic selfie where you are right there side by side with a celebrity. The change is, well, it's seamless. It goes from just a normal photo to something you'd probably frame. So the big question is, how on earth is this even possible? Now, you're probably thinking a result this good must take, some complicated software or serious photo editing skills. But here's the crazy part. It's actually designed to be incredibly easy. Let's walk through how it's made. Seriously, that's it. It's just a super quick three-step thing. 1, you upload your photo. 2, you pick the celebrity you want to meet. And 3, boom, the AI selfie is created. It does all the hard work for you, and it all happens in just a few seconds. Okay, so the process for us, the user, is super simple. But the tech that's running in the background, well, that's a whole other story. Let's pull back the curtain a little and look at the actual AI engine that's making all this magic happen. So, the engine behind all of this is Google's Gemini 2.5 Flash. And this isn't just any old AI model. It was specifically built to be fast and to produce really high-quality images and analysis. Now, here's the key thing to get. It's not just making a picture, it's actually understanding the picture. This is where we get into the secret sauce. There are 3 big things that make it look so real. First, there's what they call fusion. This is what seamlessly blends you and the celebrity into the same scene. So it looks like you're in the same room with the same lighting. Super important. Next is consistency. This is absolutely crucial because it makes sure your face still looks like your face and it doesn't get all weird and distorted. And finally, you've got editing. This is really cool. It lets you change the whole style, say from a concert to a red carpet, without having to upload a new photo and start all over. But get this, it gets even smarter. The AI doesn't just spit out a photo and hope for the best. Nope. It actually has its own built-in quality control system to double-check that the final image actually looks believable. Which brings up a great question, right? How does a machine even know if a selfie is any good? I mean, that's so subjective. Well, it turns out it has a very specific checklist that it runs through every single time. So here's what it looks for. The AI automatically checks the photo against this list. It's looking for things like, are both faces clear and recognizable? Does the perspective look natural? Do the lighting and shadows actually match? And it even checks if the expressions look appropriate for the scene. So you can think of it as like a self-correcting artist. It's constantly checking its own work. So, how well does this self-correcting artist actually do its job? Well, on average, the photos it creates score a whopping 9.5 out of 10 for how authentic they look. And that incredibly high score is all thanks to that built-in quality check. It's the reason these photos look so darn convincing. Okay, so obviously this is a really fun tool. No question about that. But let's zoom out for a second and think about the bigger picture here. Why does something like this even matter? What's the real-world impact beyond just making some cool pictures? Well, what's interesting is that it creates value for everyone involved. For us, the fans, it's about feeling that little spark of happiness, that unique connection that makes you feel more engaged. And for the celebrities, it's an amazing way to save time and still delight their fans on a huge scale. Creating these virtual personal moments, it's really a win-win. And when you start to put all these pieces together, you realize the potential is just huge. This is way more than just a fun little app. We're talking about viral entertainment, totally new ways for companies and people to do branding, and, of course, a new level of fan engagement. You could even imagine using it for education, right? Like getting a selfie with a historical figure. The possibilities are just getting started. So, this technology is pretty incredible, isn't it? It gives us these experiences that, until now, we could really only dream about.
But it also leaves us with this big, fascinating question to chew on. When AI can literally create our memories, what's the thing that makes them feel real? Definitely some food for thought.